Hey, so this is Beautiful Bliss Tarot again, and I'm back. The video cut off the last time, and I'm making this one, so this is part 2/2. Part 3 is coming, okay? So this was back to the dream I was telling you about. I don't remember where I left off at, but bear with me if some things I repeated myself with. I'm gonna try to hurry up because I know I don't have too much space. So this is elevator. So going back to the beginning, I'm walking down this hotel hallway type of thing. We got a group of people, mostly Caucasian, a few mixed, like one Mexican guy and maybe in it wasn't no African Americans, but it was just like white. Maybe I don't know. But it was like 3 guys, 3 girls, right? Blonde girl, she the ringleader, right? So they tend to chit-chatting and talking, and they're all following her down the hallway like a lost puppy. Mind you, they came out of nowhere, and I guess I came out of nowhere too, okay? But so they're now in front of me, they're walking and talking or whatever, and she's leading them down this hallway, and I'm actually heading down the same direction, right? So before we get to the hallway, you know, the little section of like the door, like this is the elevator, like this is the where it splits, like this door goes this way, this door go that way, and then it's like the areas that you have like next to the elevators. This is where we're at now. We're coming up to this area right before we even get to the elevator all the way good. Before we even standing in front of the elevator, we at, you know, this area right here, we're coming up on that area. So we walking down that hallway or whatever before we even come up on the elevator, and she's talking. She was like, yeah, we're gonna go have so much fun, da 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 da. And they're just looking like in a trance or whatever. So but I'm not really paying attention much to it until I get on the steps, and I'm, you know, like just thinking and just in my own little world. So I seen the elevator open, and it's like half of it is like pitch black, like you can't even see your hand in front of your face, pitch black, like my bonnet pitch black, my jacket pitch black type shit, right? And then the other half is like, it's regular. It's like the perfect regular little thing. But adjacent is like one of those little, like on the angles, on the corners where you can't see coming from the opposite side. Like, so again, I'll explain it. So you know how like when you coming from this side, you can't see the elevator buttons on this side of the wall. And when you coming from this side, you can't see who's on this side of the wall and vice versa. So that's what it was. So imagine that angle, but it's just like a little strobe light of like, you know how like in those scary movies where they have the monster at the end of the hallway and the elevator's open and it's like that single light that keep flickering on in the elevator, like it ain't already worse, like you staring at nothing but black. And that's how it was with the like the adjacent part. Like, so whichever way you was really like staring at an angle, you could see it like that. But mind you, I'm seeing all of it, right? So as the elevators come open, and she was like, y'all, let's go, come on, we're gonna have so much fun, ha 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 ha. And I was like, I'm not going on the elevator. And I was like, I'm finna take these stairs. So everybody kind of like stopped and was like, jumped and stuff, because it's like, where you came from? And I was like, I've been here. Like, y'all the one that's jumped out first. So I don't know if, yeah, because they jumped when I was like, because I guess they didn't expect to see me, let alone hear me. Because, you know, they was just talking. I wasn't saying shit. I was just walking. I wasn't trying to disrupt them or nothing. I wasn't with them. Whatever. They popped out of nowhere on me, right? And I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck am I doing here, right? So I was like, I'm not about to do that. I'm about to go up these steps or whatever. I said it once. So she got mad. She was like, what do you mean? We're just going to have fun. We're going to have a party and this and the third. She's talking to me like, oh, it's perfectly fine and whatever. And she was telling them like, y'all, let's go. Let's come on. And it was like one of the guys, he like looked at me, and because it was like I was looking at the elevator and I was looking at them, and I was like, and I did like that, and the guy, he kind of like broke his trance a little bit, and he was like looking at me like, you know, kind of like, because at first he was like, then he was like type shit. I was like, the fuck wrong with this nigga? Like, I guess, but I'm sticking to my guns. I don't give a fuck who you is. You in my shit. You in my dream. So I thought whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. And you ain't gonna talk to me crazy, because in my mind I'm sitting here like, all right, bitch, go for it. The fuck? But before I even like, because all of this is going on, she's snapping and stuff, trying to whatever. She was like, you come with us. So she telling them, come on, come on. So she pushes she was like, it's okay, guys, it's okay. And she was like, she presses the button, door closes. And then before it completely closed, she opened up the open elevator, and then the doors open up, whatever. So it's just sitting there, mind you. So then the other folks, they come on in or whatever. But by this time, she trying to prove to them or whatever. So I was already irritated because it's like, bitch, you ain't talking to me. So I had already turned around. I wasn't about to repeat myself. I said, I'm walking these steps. So I turned around and come back or whatever, start walking down to go a little few feet to hit the stairs. So I'm hitting the stairs. I'm thinking everybody went on the elevator because, you know, I'm going on the elevator. And I'm like, okay, well, and once I get on the steps, I'm there on the elevator and I'm in the stairwell. So I'm looking up like, damn, it's a lot of floors to go up these steps. I said, I don't even know where I'm going, but I guess I gotta go upstairs. So everything was telling me like, go upstairs. So I'm just chilling or whatever, boom, boom, boom. And cause mind you, I was like, I don't mind exercise. Like, I'm not a lazy bitch. So I was like, oh, I'm about to get my steps in. I'm about to burn these calories. Let's go. Woo. Mind you, and then it was like, I heard a wiring snap or whatever, right? So, and then it just were like quiet, like couldn't hear no crickets in the hallway, couldn't hear the wind blowing past the window, none of that. It was just quiet. And as I heard that snap, because I was talking, you know, it's like, okay, I'm about to get these steps in, boom, boom, boom. And it was like, so this is how it went. I was like, oh, okay, I'm about to get these steps in, boom, boom, boom. I'm about to get these steps in, okay, nah. And I heard a snap, and I was like, and so, you know, when you stop, and then I was at, like, as soon as I said what I said, it was like this happened. I was like, oh, that's the elevator crashing. And that shit was like just like that. Like, you know how you hear screams like the roller coaster, like, ah, and that shit die off? That's how that shit sounded, right? Mind you, that whoosh and that everything, like the whole roller coaster effect and everything, that elevator was fucking crashing, mind you. But it was sounding like it was crashing down like 13 floors, right, mind you. But it stopped like right below or whatever, mind you. So I was like, oh, like, because I kind of felt bad. I was like, damn, I didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew something was going to happen. That's why I said I was getting on an elevator, right? Because, it looked normal, but I know it's not normal. That's just like if a magician shows you, hey, oh, this is the magic trick. And then they show you the magic trick, and then you believe the magic trick. Like, I now know the magic trick. I can't not see that shit no more. So I'm not about to play dumb and act like it's not there. You feel me? So that's what it was given. I wasn't getting on that elevator. I seen what I needed to see. And she knew what it was too. That's why she was doing all of that, right? Mind you, anyways, back to what it was, right? So I didn't know I was being followed. So I guess I had saved somebody's life in the spaces between spaces, realms between realms, right? Because mind you, I said they jumped out on my shit. I was like, I don't know where the fuck y'all came from, but I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing here, okay? So as I was saying, like, oh, the elevator crashing, and then I heard like the crash or whatever. It wasn't like a crash, but it was like the sounds of the roller coaster, the whoosh sound like that, right? I felt the air like, you know, just like a roller coaster. It was a whole roller coaster effect. Looks like you at the amusement park and you waiting in line and you right there, and the jump come back up when it's ready to unlatch everybody, let everybody out, and next people get in the roller coaster. It was give us a whole effect, right? A whoosh and everything. But mind you, this elevator went up before it went down. I don't think nobody got off on the elevator, because when it came down, and then I was like, oh, because mind you, oh, that's the important part, right? So I was being followed. So before I heard the snap of the wire breaking, right? Because it was just like everything was regular. It was like, you know, I didn't know I was being followed. So I'm just going down or whatever. And as I'm hearing the snap and the shit crashes, it sounded like it crashed through 13 floors. And then it came to like an abrupt halt. And just like a regular crash, there was smoke and everything like that. I could see it. But at the same time, it was like I was seeing it in the spiritual as if we were in the physical inside my dream, if that makes sense. So I could see the dust clearing and everything like that. So something told me, go downstairs. Because I was feeling bad. I was like, damn. I didn't know that was going to happen, but I knew something was going to happen. So I was going downstairs. So, and then I came out the hallway or whatever. And then old dude that was looking all deranged and shit, now he got a regular face. He looking, right? He looking at me or whatever. I didn't know he was following behind me and shit. Or I guess he did follow behind me, because as soon as I came around the thing and I was making my way to the thing, he was coming up. And I was like, oh, okay. So then when the elevators open up, boom. Excuse me. When the elevator, confirmation, elevators open up, it was like 2 people had walked out. Like they stumbling, they holding their head, they're like, but they still in a daze. But they're kind of waking up now, because they kind of got that same like look on their face, like the shit glitching a little bit, like whatever mind control she got over Debo is lifting. So they coming back too a little bit, right? So oh boy, he's sitting there looking, because he got a, you know, he back to normal now. He regular, like, you know, regular facial expression, like me and you right now, we talking, right? So he regular, he not looking all the fucking deranged